Those advantages as well, because if you do more, then you learn more about the process.
Absolutely.
Especially if you've never been exposed to construction before.
The first property I ever bought, so I did a couple wholesale deals, but the first property I ever bought was 6 houses on one piece of land. So I had all 6 of them. They were all totally messed up. I went through one by one myself, and I hired a handyman. It was me and him. I didn't know anything at all. I didn't know anything. Zero. I learned plumbing. I learned electrical, basic electrical. I learned flooring. I learned paint. I painted. I did the seal coat on the tin roofs. I learned all this stuff that now I say I kind of wasted a year of my life messing with that stupid property, but I learned like everything that I would need to know about fixing up a house. Not that I'm going to do it myself anymore, but now I can go in here and do a material list, and I know how much this costs and how much this costs.
Absolutely.
I consider that to be invaluable experience.
Some people, when they grow up, they're exposed to construction. Some are, and I know we talked about on the podcast, women, men, but I think even some men, it depends on if you didn't grow up with a father or a mother that did any of that, you're not going to know it. And the only way to do it is take a little extra time when you first get in the business to get hands-on.
Yep.
And that's what I did. And my contractor's been great to me. They just, if you want to know anything, just show up and say, hey, will you teach me this? And they'll show you.
Yeah.
And I think there's a minimal amount you have to know in order to know what's going on your project.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So what happened with me is I got in there and started, I was basically his helper.
Okay.
The guy I hired. And I was doing all the, he was like, yeah, go do this crap work and do this. Oh, we need this. So I'd run to, Lowe's. And so I was doing all the grunt work. So he kind of respected me a little bit more because, hey, you own all this, but you're actually putting in some hard work. I mean, I was there at 7 a.m. every day, left at 7 at night, every day for 6 months.
Yeah. And
he respected that. And he was more apt to teach me some stuff when I was like, hey, I don't know how to do this. What are you doing here? And if I feel like, because it was somebody I didn't really know, I feel like if it was, if I just said, hey, teach me how to do this, he'd be like, why would I teach you how to do this? Because you're paying me to do it. I don't want you to do it. I want to get paid for doing it.
Well, yeah, what I did is because I was concerned about that they thought I was watching over them. So I go in and say, hey, I need to learn more about this. So will you show me what you're doing?
I think it's different for a woman though, because
Really?
I think they'd want to teach a woman.
Yeah, they do. I've always had them want to do that.
I think it's different for guys.
Yeah.
I kind of got looked down upon a little bit. Because I didn't grow up with any of this stuff.
Now you know how I feel. Well, I think that, like I told you, my mentor would have really thought that I was wasting my time by being a little more hands-on. And he taught us to just hire GC and let them do everything turnkey, which I think is a great idea. It can save you time to go out and find other deals. And you actually, in essence, make more money. But if you don't know much about construction, I think getting your hands dirty and getting in there at first is really beneficial, because honestly, how are you going to know if someone's not doing something correctly if
100%.
if you don't know anything about it? Yeah. So.
And so I used to teach that, like what you're saying about Walter, I used to teach it that way. And I've stopped teaching it that way because I've been telling people to go get your hands dirty. But not only that, I've started to kind of teach people to, how to don't just drive around for dollars to look for vacant houses. Drive around and understand the market, understand the neighborhood. See the for sale signs, see the for sale by owners, the for rent by owners. Pay attention to where you're driving and drive it a lot, and start where you are, where you live, and just make a little circle every day and get out a little bit further, and start to understand your market. And take time to do that now, because you're learning. You don't know anything. Learn the market, learn these skills, and then it's going to benefit you down the road.